Hello, guys. Welcome to the Kickz N Sole podcast. I'm here with our boys, and I am with I go by the name of Dr. Lace Kickz, as you guys know. Welcome to the Kickz N Sole podcast.
Hey guys, I'm SC Kickz. Follow along on Instagram and have a check on my GR releases.
and I'm Kickz and Craze, so Kickz_and_Craze on Instagram as well, and follow me for any hype on general releases.
I was gonna say, what do you guys think about the Jordan 1 mocha low that's coming out, the reverse mocha?
Yeah, I'll try getting it. It's one of those things that's going to be impossible to get, but
yeah,
I'm going to go for it. Yeah.
I don't mind a Jordan 1 low, but it still won't be in my collection at the end of the day. But
yeah, you like the highs, hey?
I'd rather the lows than the highs. I'm more of a low wearer. I'm that minority group, so.
Last time we did the live IGTV, we didn't actually get to talk about more about sneakers, but this time I think we should more focus on the sneakers that you guys like. So I'm gonna start with you, SC Kickz. What is your top 10 of favorite of all time?
Top 10. I had them out when we did the live. Now
that's it.
Got to go through what I had. I think number one was I've got a top 5. I don't know if I can go top 10 because I like.
It's hard, eh? It's hard.
It's hard to have 10 sneakers. Like I've got like Jordan 11 Concords. They're probably number one when it comes to Jordans. And then on the flip side, I'm all about the same era. And then it's the Kamikaze 2s, the Sean Kemps. I love those. Just the design, the aesthetics. That they're eye catching. They're crazy colors. Yeah. I love that. Black Cement 3s, just classic staple. It's too hard. 10 sneakers.
I gotta ask you, right? The Concord or the Breads? Which one do you prefer? The Concords, right?
I prefer the Concords.
Yeah, me too.
The Concords just they're clean. I like just the way it works. The dark and the white. It contrasts better, I reckon. Bread's always.
And you can wear it with a suit.
I tried to pull them off for my sister-in-law's wedding, but she didn't like the white, so I ordered a pair. I found a pair of the infrared lows. So I got away with that because I had the black upper. I didn't have my Space Jams at that time, but I would have worn those. But yeah, the infrared lows, I got away with that. It was nice. I wore proper shoes for the ceremony. She's like, yeah, you can put on your Jordans now for the rest of the day. So,
by the way, I like the new reel that you just did. You got to teach me how to do that.
I won't lie. I knocked that out in about 10 minutes.
You're getting better, man. You're getting better.
If you put less effort in and don't try and critique it all the time, I think the more time you spend, especially with editing, if you keep looking back and trying to change it, it works out worse.
Yeah.
Where if you just like I think we touched on it last time with JP, and if we send each other a photo and we edit it up in like 2 minutes, it's just, oh, what do you think? What do you want? And you go with it. But if you keep going back, and I guess I've done that more so now, where I'll just take photos, I'll know what I want, and then I'll just edit it up and go, you got to be happy with it, because that's what you wanted. That was your vision when you first started.
Yes.
And if you keep looking back at it, you go, oh, I'll change this, I'll change that, and you make it worse, and then you're not happy with your photos.
And you can't go backwards. You can't go back to the way you were when you liked it and just start again.
That's true. That's true.
And for me, I've got no photography background. I had no idea what I was doing. Like, you go through my Instagram, go look at my first photos, and it's a foot, a shoe in your hand, and I was like, you find some free app that put like 4 photos in one photo, and you thought it was cool. Like, yeah, look at this. I just edited that up. But you just you've got to be happy with what you want that first time, because you keep going deeper and deeper, and you get so angry, and you end up just, no, I hate that photo, and because it wasn't the vision that you had in the first place.
Yeah, that's true. That's facts. That's true. I gotta ask you guys, did you guys even try for the Jordan 3 that actually came out yesterday?
Jordan 3, nah, not me.
At Nike? Man, it was the worst, man. Our Nike store is just as bad. Like, there's no point even trying anymore. Like, you go on a site, it comes to release, and then you try and press a button, and then you're not even getting to the procedure there, and they're all gone.
Yeah, it's the worst. Never win off Nike.
I don't even, like, my local Nike store is lucky to have, like, I don't know, the most basic of basic stuff in it. So there's no point going in store. And then online, unless you've got JP's emails, you're not winning anything. Like,
What about you, Kickz and Chris? Like, we're gonna talk about more of your sneaker. Like, instead of the Jordans, like, what else do you like?
Besides some Jordans, obviously Dunks. I'm a huge Yeezy guy. So 350 V2s, 700 V1s, like the unusual stuff, like foam runners and 450s. This awesome. Like, I love Kanye's like style and the way he does stuff.
I heard the V1. I think it's the V1 that's actually releasing again. Are you keen for that?
The turtle doves, bro. Turtle doves and flats. Yeah. So excited for that. Yeah.
If you look at the resale value now, man, it's like, wow. I couldn't spend that much, you know what I mean? So good luck. Hopefully you cop one. You deserve one.
Yeah. And also, just apparently, I think next week the Zebra V2s are coming back. So I definitely need those.
I think it's all April. I think most of the Yeezy is actually re-releasing again. So pretty much it's good.
Yeah, I got these ones the other day.
Here we go.
Foam runners.
This collection.
I needed to add them to the collection. So lucky up their store, won their raffle. So
that's good.
Yeah.
How good is it? Eh? How good is it to win something on a raffle and not buying it on a resale value? You know what I mean?
It's the best feeling, and it's just so good. Just like to go, well, most of your collections all raffle wins, but sometimes you just have to, if you really
have to spend that extra. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was gonna ask guys, what are you guys looking forward to on the release on the future?
I mean,
you go ahead.
I've changed up my style this year. I'm trying to go outside of the box. I'm trying to not look for Jordans. I've just jumped on the Gel Light 3 craze. I don't know.
Oh, have you seen the Atmos? Have you seen the Atmos that's coming out? That's crazy, man.
Just the quality on the materials used, but even their GR stuff is just, it blows you away. You pick it up and you go, if this was on sale, and you're comparing it to your Jordan that everyone's lining up, or Dunks, like, there's some nice quality Dunks, but some of the general, not, I guess that they're general releases, the toe box is just the most skinny bit of one wear,
and you're worth
it. And you're picking up these premium materials on a shoe that's just sitting, and so I'm going down like this.
Even the retail, even the retail price now for the Yeezy, right? They're they're 300 something now, when they used to be so cheap before. You know what I mean? And now it's just way too high, and you feel like you're paying already a resale price, right?
It's a lot of money. It's not just you've got sneakers going up, and then you got to put fuel in the car to get to the sneaker shop.
Oh, even the fuel.
You know what I mean? Like, the cost of living's going up that high that you're like, what? You're looking at other avenues to, you know, it depends where you are in the sneaker game, I guess. If you haven't got family and bills and the rest,
Yes.
it's different, isn't it?
Yes.
But when you've got other bills to pay and your money's got to be there, you start trying to
Priority
broaden your
first.
horizons. You just want a nice pair of shoes on your feet, but sometimes you can't go and spend, you know, $700 on a resale.
Yes,
Like,
that's true.
but there's so many sneakers out there that they just sit on shelves.
Mm.
The quality's there. You just got to overlook and stop thinking about what other people like and focus on yourself.
Yes, and what you like.
I know. I feel like the Gel Light 3 is getting a bit of love at the moment. It's popping up on Facebook. It's popping up on Instagram. I don't know if it's like, you know, you say something around your phone and things start popping up all the time.
Yes.
You mention a product and like, oh, is this just a bit? But I don't know. I like to have that variety. I know like Kickz, his collection's just insane, but he's just so much varieties there. You know, he gets all the raffle wins. So
I got a question, guys. What do you think what do you think is gonna happen for our future on the sneaker game?
I think that a lot of stuff's going to die off and Nike's going to back off a bit on some models. Like Jordan 1s are just so oversaturated in the market at the moment. And a lot of people they'll buy them, but there's so many weird colors coming out that a lot of people aren't interested in. So I feel that they'll slow down a bit of those. But I think that models like Dunks, I think New Balances will get a bit more love. They're getting a bit more hype these days. So I think that will be a bit more of the future. I still don't think Jordan past like Jordan 9s are getting much love.
Yes.
Some people who ball in them will love them. And I hope Kobe's come back again hard now that the Bryant estate has re-signed with them. So that's huge news.
I hope they saturate the market with them. I hope they release them like a Kyrie or a KD. Like people want to ball in them.
Just restock them, restock them.
Yeah,
keep releasing it.
Just fill it up. Yeah, it's that's what that shoot. Look at NBL, NBA. It's all everyone's wearing Kobe's. You know, and all the kids, and it's not just about sneakerheads. It's about the kids on the court as well. You know, they don't even get a chance to look at half these sneakers. And if they're not getting a chance to look at them, we're not having that future in the sneaker game. So I hope they do. I hope they just flood it. I hope you're walking into outlets and seeing Kobe's again. Like,
yeah, I think we will. I think we will see a lot of them coming out. You know what I mean? They're gonna make sure everybody have them. I think that's their target anyway. You know,
especially when they look at that charity side of things too.
Yes,
I think you've got to. I don't know. There's two sides to that sneaker. Like everybody wants it, and it's good to have and have the resale and there. And I've got a $1,000 pair of Kobe's, but for me, I want everyone to have them on their feet.
Yes, exactly.
It's probably different for you guys down Sydney, but you know, walking around where I'm up in Queensland on the Sunshine Coast, like, I'm lucky to see someone else with I might see a pair of Jordans here, because you'll see a pair of 1s or a pair of 4s, or but you got to and we don't get anything in our local Foot Lockers, or nothing comes up this far. It's
nothing sits enough for that.
Well, the product's not there, is it? The numbers aren't there. Like, we don't even get a pair of LeBrons, or if they do, they come in 3 sizes.
That's true. So, the only thing that's sitting on the shelf will be Kyrie's.
I get excited when I'm walking to a Foot Locker. There's a pair of Kyrie's there. It's like, just to pick up a shoe that you haven't physically handled, and you're just looking at it. But I don't know. The future of the sneaker community, I think it all comes down to the cost of living.
Yes.
But also everything's
go.
Everything's just so delayed at the moment. So you're going to have like 10 drops in a week, and people are going to forget about some of these models, and hopefully
let it go. Because there is a lot of release these days, unlike before, like a couple of years ago, where we had to wait like a month for a release. You know what I mean? No, you don't.
Yeah.
It's like every week there's a release, no matter what shoes.
But-
Even the up tempos are coming out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't mind that reverse swoosh. He's bringing it back
Mm.
with the air and the reverse swoosh. I like. Yep.
Yeah.
I'll get a pair of those. Maybe. They
Yeah.
probably won't be available. Up tempos.
Nah, I think
Who doesn't like a pair of more up tempos?
yeah, exactly. Right, but you can't bowl on them, man. I swear, they're
No, they're
very
not.
heavy shoe.
They're like, for me, they're like the whole shoe skinny with this massive toe box. It's like you want to go down a size and then you go down a size and it doesn't fit you and you go, oh, it's just, I don't know.
remember-
My foot's weird.
I remember when I think a couple of years back, and the up tempo Olympic came out, and I had them for like just 2 weeks, right? And I haven't worn them. So I was going for a trip in the Philippines. I was in the plane. I had my shoe on the whole, like halfway through, like 4 hours. And I started like noticing my feet was getting puffed.
Getting sweaty, yeah.
Yeah, and it was like from the shoe and from the plane at the same time. I had a big fucking feet. So I was walking really bad. And my wife's like, oh, those shoes are bad. I'm like, no, I love them.
You're walking bad because your foot's swollen. You're walking back because you didn't want to crease the toe box. So
half of that. What about you, Kickz and Craze? You're not into up tempos?
I like them, but I just have so much at the moment that it's just hard to buy like all these GRs.
Yeah. Man, I remember. Do you guys remember when the ducks used to like sit, right?
Yeah.
They used to sit on the shelf, and now you don't see them.
No.
It's amazing
It's
how
still
it changed.
like you feel for the skater guys, don't you? You know, that skated in them, and now they can't.
They can't even get a
The
pair.
sneaker can't get used for what it was designed to be used for.
Yes.
You can't even, like that blows my mind a little bit. Like
It
But it's
changed
so
the
good how
game,
some-
man.
Yeah, it's so good that skate shops are making like all these young guys and stuff like skating in them, like just to win shoes and do all these tricks and send videos in. So it's kind of cool.
it's good to see when you see a nice pair of dunks and someone skates past you. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
actually being used. Like, you know,
Yeah,
you appreciate
in the proper
shoe, but
way.
you appreciate what it's used for as well.
All the tearaway uppers and stuff that are all ripped up, and you can tell they actually skate them.
Yeah,
It's so sick. Yeah, so
I've
cool.
actually seen an ad with the Jordan 1 band that just came out, right? The what do you call it? What's the word for it? They had a word
the
for it.
3M.
No. They've got a new name for the band that just came out this year, right? And someone was actually skating on them, on the Jordan 1 band. And
Yeah.
I was like,
I was
yeah, at
looking them
least someone's. I was looking at it, I was like, oh, wow, at least someone's skating on them. You know?
So good.
But I was gonna say, guys, what do you guys think will be good for the Australian way? Because we're all Australian here, right? We all know what the sneaker releases are like, right? I've said this before in a live IGTV, but I want to do it on our podcast. What do you guys think to make it better for us here in the sneaker releases?
More
numbers.
sneakers.
More numbers.
Yeah, numbers. So I think that's going to help the market, but we're just so forgotten down here compared to the US. Like we really need to get more drops, like more volume of drops. Just more sizes. Even like to get like an actual proper sneakers app and a proper like Adidas confirmed app, stuff like that, just to help us out down here. We really get forgotten, and to get drops like Virgil, like off-white drops that are going to be coming up. Like
they need to restock soon.
Yeah.
I think we touched on it last time. Like, it doesn't matter what the sneaker is. You go on the internet and, you know, you troll over Europe and America and Canada, and you see all these other models or colorways of sneakers that we just don't get. Like if we're not getting them, of course we're going to fight over the small amount of sneakers that we get.
Yeah.
There's not a variety to choose from. We all want the same sneaker that comes out because that's it. Everyone's focused on that one drop, like Saturday Jordan, Wednesday Yeezy, you know, and everybody's focused at that. We're not spreading across brands and colorways, and you know, as long as everyone stays away from Reebok and lets me hit on the values, I'm pretty happy on that. But even then, we don't get the colorways. We only get X amount of colorways. We don't even get what everybody else gets.
And the size 13 sell out in like
because there's only 7 of them to start off with.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true, right? So it's pretty hard now to get your size, pretty much, eh? So when you go out to 13,
you see that most shoes that's the one that drops off quick is your 13s, 14s. If you're lucky, if shoes come out in 15s, like you know, we some part of some of the big sneaker groups on Facebook, and guys are size 15, and they can't even they've got to go to Kmart and get a pair of shoes because what else can you buy?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
They need to cater to the big foot market.
Yeah, they need to make a bigger feet.
Or some drops just go up to size 12. A lot of the time it's size 12 and that's it. Even like you go to Nike stores and stuff and you ask for a running shoe or like a lifestyle shoe, and a lot of them only go up to size 12.
Dude, what sport do you guys play sometimes? If you guys
I play just couch sports. Watch the footy.
What's your team on the footy?
On NRL.
Yeah.
If I say Broncos, you got to support local, don't you? Actually, my heart team is probably Penrith Panthers. So I'm English. I moved here when I was 4, and we moved to Blacktown in Sydney, and we used to go to the Penrith Leagues Club. So that was like my first team that I enjoyed in NRL and this new sport that I learned. And then we moved to Queensland and Broncos. I
only started watching footy. You guys might laugh at me, but you know, Sunnyvale, I idolize Sunnyvale.
Sunnyvale,
yeah. And when he started,
didn't he?
I seen that. when he started playing for Roosters, that's when I just started watching football. But I never followed football. But then when he left, I stopped watching it. But you know, Rooster's still the team.
Yeah, I suppose it's better than South. So
Kickz and Craze goes for the South, don't you?
No. I'm a Bulldogs fan.
Oh, okay.
He's probably got a South jersey on underneath that jumper there. There's always one guy in a South jersey.
On the Instagram, guys, like what do you guys see your favorite what do you call it, account that you guys much follow on the Instagram? That you love their work.
Names. I'd have to read, like, you know how you just know people?
Yeah.
Like you don't read you know who they are, you can tag them and you can read it. And
well, I'll name a couple, like obviously the Chosen one.
Yes.
He's number one. His photography is just like next level, and he's just got such a vision, which is kind of cool, like so sick.
It's a different way of level,
Yeah. Yeah, I just like it because it's not all the same stuff, and some of the stuff you see people doing the same thing. The thing dropping, like the videos, the march, and it's just so many people are doing it. Like all the TikTok craze stuff is just needs to go away.
But it's funny because the Instagram reel actually got this thing from TikTok.
Yes.
Well, yeah, that's their market that you're competing with now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like reels suck. You do all these videos and take photos and you put it all together, and yeah, it doesn't take you a long time. But I feel like with a photo, you look at a photo and you look at I look at the shoes and I look past the shoes and the background and how they've edited it, and like go Shoes and One, his last one, he put those zooms up there, the Jason Kidd zooms, and you look at the sneaker and then you look and I spoke to him about the photo. Like, you start talking to him about the photo, and he's like, oh, because just as he was taking the photo, a car went past and put this like streak under it of this light beam that just worked, and then had the sun in the background. You're like, it's more than just that sneaker. To have that vision before taking the photo is just, I don't know, it's that next level. Like, it's more than sneakers. It's more than the sneaker. It's the whole capture where reels are good. Like, I don't mind watching a reel. I don't mind making a reel, but I feel you're just watching a video. I got to slide into Shoes and One's DMs all the time. I'm like, man, what do I do? How do you help me? Tell me all your secrets. And he's like, he'll go, try this app, do this. And then you'll do something, and then he'll go into yours and be like, hey, what was that cut that you used between those two frames? I've never seen that one. But that's what it's about. It's about sharing, isn't it? It's about building your community. 100%. We all want to have the best product, you want everyone else to enjoy it. It's not just, oh, look at me, I get 10,000 likes. Like, you've got some accounts and they get, I don't know where they get their likes from, because I'll be standing in front of a palm tree and there's no edit. It's just the latest Jordans, and you're going, well, like, no disrespect to the photos or anything, but I feel like the artistic side went away from it, like the actual, it's just a pair of shoes.
Yeah.
Like, I can open Nike's website and look at pairs of shoes, but how people present them is that's what I look for. Like, I look for the details in the background, and I think even JP's last photo, that last one you put up, and just the little details. There's that little like twig thing just in front of your foot.
Yeah.
And it just it stands out, and then the umbrella, and it's details.
Like that's true. That's true. Not much people focus on them. I don't know why. You know what I mean? They only focus on the shoe.
Yeah, I like the photo. Like,
every detail.
Where is it? Where's it set?
It's art. It's art. It's part of art. So it's passion as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that is the biggest thing. It's enjoying it, and yeah.
Yes, it's not just chasing followers. It's actually like sharing your passion and your creativity to everybody, or your community, right, or your family. And if everybody's doing the same thing, then people are going to just drop off. And you found that already. Like, Instagram's definitely like dying off a bit, but we do it for the love of it.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
The same support network stays around you, and you pick up other people. Like, I tend your Instagram changes a lot depending on what you post. Because if you start putting up a certain sneaker and using certain hashtags, you start seeing those sneakers on your feed. Like, if I post, I think the last couple I put up are Gel Light 3s. So I'm seeing like Gel Light 3s and Mizunos and
Sauconys.
They're all coming up on my feed now. So it's not even people that I follow. It's just the sneaker. It's just obviously the algorithm and how they work. And I guess that's a good thing, because you get to experience other shoes and brands, and then you go down the wormhole of the internet, which, what's that model? And you're branching out and seeing other things. You're not just, everyone knows Jordan's 1 to 5, 1 to 6.
I gotta ask you something.
Get a couple of guys at like 8.
You like your Asics, right? Have you got a pair of Adidas Boost?
The only Adidas Boost I've got, and they're super comfortable, Harden Volume 3s.
I'm gonna ask you, what do you think about the difference of the Asic and the Boost?
The boost, I reckon, is you feel it more compact under your foot, don't you? You feel that like constant cushion.
Yes.
Like I remember the first time I put on that boost, I got a pair of Ultra Boosts, the original ones that Yeezy wore, those first Ultra Boosts, the blue and black pair. I play golf in them. I find them they're so comfortable. But it's just it's always it's even across your whole foot, isn't it? Like that nice layer of boost, and it's just a comfortable shoe to wear. I like the Asics because my foot's a bit wider and fatter, so I kind of with that split tongue, I find like you don't get that compression around your foot, so you can wear it all day.
We get it all day, yeah. Because I wear Asics as well, and I like them. I like to wear it when I'm going for a walk or running every morning, and I find it so comfortable. But with anything else, nah, I can't. My foot won't stay on it for that long. But Asics,
I don't know.
I
You're
like
like
it.
choosing when you choose shoes in the morning for the day, like. I'll just look at my sneakers and go, yeah, I'm putting on that pair. I won't even think about what I'm doing. The other morning I went, I want to wear those 5 lows. I haven't worn them for ages. So I put them on and I dropped my daughter at school and we're like, so we'll go for a walk. So we walk like 6K and I'm wearing these Jordan 5 lows and you get home and you're like, why did you pick that shoe?
They're not, I swear the Jordans are just for the passion these days anyway. They're not meant to wear for long anyway.
I reckon your black cement 3s, you can wear those for a long period. Because they're so soft. That upper's so soft, and as long as they've got that premium material, you can wear it. But anything else is just like putting a brick on. But we do it because we just like it, don't we? We just look down on it.
just to look hot, you know.
Just to check yourself. You're like, I'm walking past the beach, but I'll just, these laces are popping in these, you know.
What about you, Kickz N Sole?
Comfort wise, man, I'm a Nike runner guy all day, so I do a lot of running. So like the ones I posted today, the Pegasus Turbos, like one of the best like running shoes, and like you can stand on your feet all day. It's got Zoom X foam. It's just like comfort all day. I've got some other ones like Infinities. They're just coming out with the new version now. Like you can be on your feet all day and your feet will love you. But yeah, Jordan 1s, maybe I could wear my breads all day. But other than that, they're all like I wore Dunks the other day for the whole day. Oh, my pinky toe was like rubbing right on the edge. Oh, it's the most uncomfortable thing. Oh.
But I think it's actually what are you wearing the thick socks or thin socks on the Dunks?
Depends what shoes. Depends. On the Dunks, I usually wear like thinner socks just so I don't
depends what color they are.
Yeah.
Pair of socks you grab.
But the other thing I was gonna say, you guys have messages for people out there that's listening. We gotta do a part 2 because I think we're gonna run out of time. So we gotta do a part 2, guys.
Buy what you love. Don't buy what other people love.
That's it. That's the number one, I think, in this game. Like you see people, I'm getting into sneakers. What Jordans have you got for sale? Well, as opposed to just going out and getting what's there. You do it, and I know I did. Like when I was getting back into it, I'm like, these Jordans for sale. These, I'll buy those. And you end up going, I'm not going to put that on my foot. And then you try and sell them, and you usually like, I don't know, I'll just sell it because I don't care about the money value. I've got no interest in it. We'll move it on to buy another pair. But you've got to find what you love and buy what you love. Like who cares, Jordan, Yeezy, LA Gear. Like if you love a sneaker and you love the look of it and the design of it and it makes you feel good, who cares what anybody else thinks?
Yeah,
that's true.
Don't worry about the colors, whatever. If you love the color, like you can go pink if you like it, right?
It's a bright, not many people are going to chuck these on foot, and I don't get them on that often, but I love a bright shoe. And look at
like these.
Yeah.
Wow.
ambush dunks.
Ambush,
They're the
yes.
best leather. But every time you wear them, everybody always comments on them. They're just like the most comfortable like dunks I've ever worn. Like they're the best. Did an amazing
I gotta
job.
ask the material on that. I also feel like
So-
on that.
It's like butter, man. Like it creases. Like when I got them brand new, like they're already creasing in the box. Like they're that good.
I reckon they're like these
The
the Gatorade ones. Like,
Gatorade. Ooh.
this leather, like, it's so soft. These are like I can.
It's
I can
different
wear
type.
these.
It's a different
Look,
type of
it's just soft. And, like if every pair of Jordan 1s came out like that,
it'd be different, eh?
yeah, it would be.
Like back in the
And
day,
these,
like
I think I got. Yeah,
Is that 2016?
yeah, 16. I'm looking for obviously the band ones, but just hard to find in size 13.
Man, they're so expensive now.
Yeah.
The resale value.
I don't mind for those expensive ones. I don't mind secondhand, like as long as they're in good condition. But still, like they're still like $2,000 plus. I'll keep them going, like 2, 3, 4 grand. So hard to find.
Yes.
It's
What
like
do you have in your hand?
quality
acid.
on just a GR. Like
that's
this,
amazing.
the suede, it's so soft. You've got that buttery. It's this. I got another pair, but they're upstairs because I've got them dirty doing a photo yesterday. So they need to be clean. But like these came in and you get them in hand and you're going, geez, that's sitting on a shelf. Like it's online. You can just pick them up, and quality in a sneaker is just. I hate that disappointment. You want a pair of sneakers so bad, and you're waiting there, and you're like, you know what, Australia Post, like you're waiting for updates, and you go, come on, and they finally they're coming today, and you making
you get
sure
that exciting moment,
You're just refreshing the app for that. Come on, and you're so excited, and like for me, I'll work till 10, 11 o'clock at night, and I know the package will be on the kitchen table when I come in, and I'll get in and I don't care about anything. I just want to get a knife and open it up. But then you go, I know, you look at it, you're like, I love that sneaker. And then you pick it up and your heart's like, oh, the quality, it's just not there. If every sneaker came out top quality, I don't know if we'd hunt as many sneakers as we do. I think you'd be more suffice with what you've got because you appreciate it more.
Yes.
Like when a sneaker is so nice and you just that's how I feel. If I really enjoy something, where you get the ones that you're like, I like the sneaker and I want it, but I'm just going to put it on the shelf because it didn't capture me that moment when I picked it up. Like, quality needs to go higher.
Like dunks, man. Like you're definitely getting a $150 shoe when you pay $150. Like the quality like is terrible and it just creases up. But then you go to a shoe like Jordan 3, like they're so underrated, like and Air 3s and stuff like that.
They're fire.
Just quality so nice. Yeah, just amazing quality. Like the leather, it's just again this butter.
We're gonna have to do a second session next time, guys, because I think this is gonna cut out soon. But I would like to say thank you very much for both of you for coming in, and stay safe.
I enjoy it.
No
and
worries.
then I'm gonna try and get Benny and Shoes N One to come